Level up sa balita. Level up sa showbiz ganap. Sa likod ng ingay, pasabog at saya. Level up Showbiz Saturday. Showbiz Saturday. With entertainment guru Noel FERER and company. Tuwing Sabado, alas 3 hanggang alas 5 ng hapon. It's a day with Noel FERER. Bes, may nanalo na. Level up Showbiz Saturday. Mapapakinggan sa DZIQ 990 at mapapanood sa Inquirer 990 Television sa Digital TV.
Level up!
Level up Showbiz Saturday with entertainment guru Noel FERER.
Christmas is here once again. I've waited all year for this season, for this one time when the whole world seems to agree. Christmas songs fill the air, the spirit of giving is everywhere, and I share my world with you as you share yours with me.
Baby, it's my favorite time of the year. I've got your kisses to warm me when the nights grow cold. I've got you beside me, I've got you to hold as a million lights sparkle and shine, and I feel like the world is mine. Baby, it's my favorite time of the year. It's the season of love, my favorite time of the year.
Christmas is here once again. I've waited all year for this season. I can't believe I've got what I had been longing for.
Gifts for all to see under a tall and flawless tree, and with you right here in my arms, how could I ask for more?
Your kisses to warm me when the nights grow cold. I've got you beside me, I've got you to hold as a million lights sparkle and shine, and I feel like the world is mine. Baby, it's my favorite time of the year. It's the season of love, my favorite time of the year. When the nights grow cold, I've got you beside me, I've got you to hold as a million lights sparkle and shine, and I feel like the world is mine. Baby, it's my favorite time of the year. It's the season of love, my favorite time of the year.
sandaling lumalayag kung saan man tayo mapadpad. Bawat kilig na nagdarama sa tuwing hawak ang iyong kamay, ito'y maling akala, isang malaking sablay. Pasensya ka na sa mga kathang isip kong ito, wari dala lang ng pagmamahal sa'yo. Ako'y gigising na sa panaginip kong ito, at sa wakas ay kusang lalayo sa'yo, lalayo sa sa umpisa upang binawasa pusong nag-iisa. Pasensya ka na sa mga kathang isip kong ito, wari dala lang ng pagmamahal sa'yo. Ako'y gigising na ng kahapon, at sa aking bawat paghinga, ikaw nasa isip ko, sinta. Kaya't pasensya ka na sa mga kathang isip ko ito, wari dala lang ng pagmamahal sa'yo. Ako'y gigising na mula sa panaginip ko ito, at sa wakas ay kusang lalayo sa'yo, lalayo sa di ba nga ito ang iyong gusto? Ito'y lilisan na ako.
At the time, the guy in
Lahat
charge
naman
of
kasi
student
ng teacher mo.
affairs.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He was in charge of student affairs. He was not my teacher at the time, but I really wish he became my teacher because of all the things I thought could happen. He became the ultimate catalyst as to a super big change in my life, because at that time, why he called me out from my class that time was to tell me or to ask what was going on with me, because apparently in Ateneo, they really don't just keep track of your grades. They really try to process certain students if they feel something might be wrong. And
Mabot ba ito sa standards committee?
di naman. It
After
was just
si
Sir
Eddie Bike,
Galasan.
yeah, go.
He called me out and asked
Okay.
if I was okay or asked what was going on with me and why I seemed to have zero drive for all of my
So you were
for all
not
of
just
my
a number
subjects.
or
yeah. And he told me, or he asked me what I really wanted to do because he knew for a fact that I didn't want to be here. I love Ateneo. Just saying.
But College of Music.
Yes. So
Okay.
at the time where everyone was telling you to just go through it or just do it and not care, it was such a new light for me to be told that it's okay
Okay.
to want to
That's
follow what I
Your heart.
wanted.
Yeah. That's good.
Sometimes, and that was the time I learned that not all the times you quit are times of loss, or it's not
Weakness.
always giving up when you
That's
quit.
true.
And there are some times that it takes possibly
naman.
more bravery
Galing naman.
to have to quit something to pursue something that you really want. And that was such a life-changing thing
Galing.
for me, which really led to me being here.
Buti nga parang you had the openness and probably the humility also to accept na yan yung course ko na dapat tahak.
Yeah, he really helped me, man. Like si Sir Ed Calasans, he even helped me draft a PowerPoint presentation that I showed to my parents
Galing
to
naman.
convince them.
Nahirapan ka ba kay Arnel? Nahirap
Yes,
talaga?
they really-
He was a
he-
colleague in the
helped
philo
me.
department.
He
so.
helped me talk to my parents
Galing
about
naman.
this. So
Go, Eddie
I really
Boy.
thank him for that.
Go. Kev. Go.
Ayun na lang.
Okay.
Ayan. Dami na
Okay.
Dami options. Actually, high school teacher, well, mag-asawa sila. Si Mr. and Mrs. Yambao. More from Mr. Yambao kasi siya yung physics and counselor, physics teacher and counselor. It wasn't really about what he said, but it's more of like I really looked up to him. Like he was really a model to me with how he treated his students, and it felt like he came out from this Wes Anderson movie. Kasi na parang the way he treats his students is same level lang, and
Totoo yan.
which made which made every student respect him eh.
Yeah,
Kasi inalis niya yung, hey, I'm a teacher and you're a student.
Yeah.
Rather like, and so every time, and sometimes that's the only way eh.
That's true.
Sometimes that's the only way for the students or
To
like,
open up.
like the kids to actually open up to them and
Yeah.
all. Yeah. So, and grabe that guy. I mean, I love him so much na even though I actually kachat ko pa rin from time to
Life-changing,
time.
no?
Yeah.
That's true.
Like so it's those simple things, promise. It's really those simple things.
Kaya teachers, please be more sensitive to your
That's true. And
Ang laki ng impact sa mga
malaki
estudyante
impact.
mo.
As in, ang galing. I don't even remember physics class eh. More of really how
That's true.
yung mga
The interaction, yeah.
interactions, there we go. So yeah.
Tony, go. UP?
Sa UP, yes. Wala ring specific lesson, but I'd like to honor my teachers. Number one was my piano teacher, si Ma'am Mita Fernandez. Hello po. Kasi sobrang banu ako sa piano. As in, sobra talaga. Yung kahit ako, naiinis ako sa sarili ko.
So, pinagtsagaan ka?
Pinagtsagaan na talaga ako.
Yun talaga eh.
At saka, kasi bago ko siya naging teacher, iba yung piano teacher ko. Tapos, sobrang wild na experience ko doon. As in, yun talagang pinapagalitan ako. Tapos, yung nakakaiyak na siya na dinedread ko every time na may piano lesson. So, nung nalipat ako sa kanya, sobrang refreshing kasi
At natuto ka?
Natuto ako. Tapos may isa pang time na before my exam. Kasi nga alam niya yung skills ko. Tapos alam niya din na kung gaano ako kakabado lagi. So sabi niya, day before the exam, sabi niya, ay ito, meron akong friend dito, si sister. Sister, diba, pinagdasal na natin siya.
Grabing motivation. Grabing, okay.
ang natutunan ko kasi sa
May hiya ka na lang hindi mag-deliver, di ba? Kasi pinagdasal ka na.
At saka kasi natutunan ko sa kanya na mentoring isn't really about teaching this skill
That's true.
it's also being compassionate about your student or kung ano
So
pa mang
true.
matuturo mo sa kanya
So
outside of
true.
the lesson.
So true.
Another thing is I want to thank my teacher, si Ma'am Malu Matute. Siya yung teacher ko sa Philippine music instruments. Tapos siya rin yung nag-open ng maraming door sa akin sa music industry. Sinali niya ako estudyante niya pa lang ako, sinali niya ako dun sa percussion group niya, Brigada. Tapos dun nag-start lahat ng journey ko sa music life.
You don't forget that, the first step,
Yeah.
first break.
Yeah. And tapos merong isang specific advice from my composition prof, si Sir Chino. Sobrang labo nito kasi sa isang class sabi niya, okay class, meron akong sasabihin sa inyo. Kung meron man kayong isang bagay na kailangang matandaan.
Ginagaya mo pagkasabi niya. Okay.
Pagkatapos yung graduate, yun ay importante ang sindikato. Tapos sabi ko, ha?
Management group. Okay.
Tapos sabi niya, yun ang importante. Alagaan nyo yung mga sindikato nyo. Sabi natin, what?
Ano pala yun?
Sasabihin yung sindikato nyo, yung community mo, yung the people that you do, do the same
To
thing
shock
as
you with that term.
Yes. So ngayon, nakatatak siya sa akin. Kasi, so basically parang yung connection pa with keeping your community. As in, ayun na.
Diba? At least, napukaw niya yung interest kasi kung if it were any other word, hindi tatatak sa'yo yun. Yes, Watch.
Ako, simple lang. Actually, more than a professor or someone who imparted something sa akin. It's the whole experience. But I do remember one prof who actually taught this to me, and that one thing is relationships.
That's true.
And to value that.
That's true.
Any kind of relationship. Any relationship is a connection that you have when you encounter anything with someone, whether it's smiling to somebody when you pass them in the hall, whether it's talking to a professor or talking to yung janitor dun sa banyo. Sa banyo talaga. But this one prof, so we had one class, ang classmate ko ata si Jam. Yeah, elective yun. It was a guitar class, classical guitar class. His name was Butch Rojas. Si Sir Butch Rojas, great guitarist. He went to Berkeley. He toured around the States. He's a session guitarist. But
You knew about it even before? Well, nagganon sa kagaling or
no,
tinetest
nung
niya
class,
rin?
nung
Yung
class,
class.
yeah.
Okay.
So something that he went the extra mile in doing was in building relationship with his students.
That's nice.
And that was me and Jam and the other classmates of ours. What we do on a regular basis, even if I think bawal to was eat lunch and have wine. Yeah, with him.
So, galing naman nun.
Yeah. And something that...
You didn't want to bring those, I guess.
No, di naman. Sa labas.
Sa labas.
Yeah, sa labas. So, something...
Did it help?
It did help. Kasi, as you've heard from the others, it's not really the instructions and the things related to class that make an impact sa'yo. It's how the person reveals themselves to you and how you take that in and apply that and use it for your own life. And something I really took from that was how to be yourself for other people and how to be honest to yourself and be honest to other people. Because it's in that honesty and that simple, really hard thing that you can actually make a difference in the relationships that you build.
So hashtag authentic self and hashtag honesty. Now, after everything that we learned in school, it was a totally different field you entered when you did professional work already. So we'll just play 2 songs and then see our break, and then let's finish with your learnings from the time you came into this industry. And you're such a blessing. Sabi ko nga after the icons, so after Eraserheads, I guess you're the best thing that we had in the music industry. So marami maraming salamat. Pero yun, let's talk about in those, how many years of existence so far?
2 years.
2 years. So let's assess that and let's see the learnings like this as much as you assess your schoolwork. So just these 2 songs and then let's go back to this and then let's end this particular session. So let's assess at 1 year and 2 years that you had. Lalo na yung 2019 ninyo na napaka-colorful at ang dami yung ginawa dun sa field na yun. So yun, eto na muna yung dalawang kanta. Probably their biggest hits are, those are
So far,
Katang Isip.
Maybe the Night.
Maybe the Night. Okay, game. We'll play them. Okay, let's see our break first.
Oh, wait. I think I need to...
Mga alaala'y ibabaon, kalakipang tamis ng kahapon, mga gabing di namamalayang oras ay lumilipad, mga sandaling lumalayag kung saan man tayo mapadpad. Bawat kilig na nadarama sa tuwing hawak ang iyong kamay, ito'y maling akala, isang malaking sablay. Pasensya ka na sa mga kathang isip kong ito, wari dala lang ng pagmamahal sa'yo. Ako'y gigising na sa panaginip kong ito, at sa wakas ay kusang lalayo sa'yo, lalayo sa nagsimula, katong katulin na wala. Maaari ba tayong bumalik sa umpisa upang di nawasa pusong nag-iisa? Pasensya ka na sa mga kathang isip kong ito, wari dala lang ng pagmamahal sa'yo. Ako'y gigising na sa panaginip kong ito, at sa wakas ay kusang lalayo sa'yo, lalayo sa sumabay sa agos na isinulat ng tadhana, na minsan siya'y para sa iyo, pero minsan siya'y paasa. Tatakbo papalayo, kakalimutan ang lahat. Pero kahit saan man lumingon, nasusulyapan ng kahapon, at sa aking bawat paghinga, ikaw nasa isip ko, sinta. Kaya't pasensya ka na sa mga kathang isip ko ito, wari dala lang ng pagmamahal sa'yo. Ako'y gigising na mula sa panaginip ko ito, at sa wakas ay kusang lalayo sa'yo, lalayo sabihin, ngunit wag na lang muna. Hintayin na lang ang hangin, tangayin ang salita. Wag mo akong sisihin, mahirap ang tumaya. Dagat mo sisisiring kahit walang mapala. Pag nilahan ang damdamin, sana di mabagong pagtingin. Aminin ang mga lihim, sana di mabagong pagtingin. Bakit laging ganito? Kailangang magkailangan. Ako ay nalilito. Wag mo akong sisihin, mahirap ang tumaya. Dagat ay sisisirin kahit walang mapala. Ang nilahan ang damdamin, sana di mabagong pagtingin. Aminin ang mga lihim, sana di mabagong pagtingin. Pahiwatig, sana di mabagong pagtingin. Pahiwatig, sana di mabagong pagtingin. Iibig lang kapag handa na, hindi na lang kung trip-trip lang naman. Iibig lang kapag handa na, hindi na lang kung trip-trip lang naman. Pagnilahan ang damdamin, sana di mabagong pagtingin. Aminin ang mga lihim, sana di mabagong pagtingin. Subukan ang manalangin, sana di mabagong pagtingin. Baka bukas ika'y akin, sana di mabagong pagtingin. Pahiwatig, sana di mabagong pagtingin. Pahiwatig, sana di mabagong pagtingin. I wanna lay down by the fire with you. Your souls are glowing, every warm or two. Your love surrounds me like a lullaby, singing softly, you are mine, oh mine. Moons never glow this color, hearts have never been this close. I've never been more certain I will love you till we're old. Maybe tonight holds a little hope for us, dear. Maybe we might wanna settle down, just be near, stay together.
voice of the Blue Eagle, Radyo Katipunan 87.9.
Okay, we're now in the next segment, your professional life. But we have to welcome the Ateneo Sangguniang President, the Student Council President, who just finished an acting chore in the Panunuluyan. Yun yung katapat ng Lantern Parade. Kung may Lantern Parade sa UP, ito yung looking for an inn. Diba? So pumupunta sa different colleges or stations yung Jesus. So it's still well that paghahanap ng bahay, tas ayun, kasama sa Omar. Si Kiel Kiwa pa nandito. So nakaka-identify siya sa pinagdadaanan ng mga tao. So he'll be watching your concert tonight sa high school. But anyway, let's talk about your professional life. Ibang-iba yung pinag-usapan natin dun sa campus life, dun sa pagpasok sa music industry. Na culture shock.
Okay, kayo muna.
You said, okay, game.
Ako no, kasi...
No, because your dad was...
not because
even.
of my dad,
okay.
but it's because it's what I've been wanting to do.
You've been wanting to do. So you were prepared.
I was prepared.
Okay,
I mean, like,
least.
syempre may naninibago, but I kinda prepared myself na...
Kasi gusto mo talaga. Okay, go. Agnes, ikaw.
So,
Okay,
one thing to note lang kay Pat is yung story ni Pat. Ever since nakilala namin siya, parang naka-craft siya ng sarili niyang journey.
Galing.
Na kumbaga one of her own. Kaya sobrang kumbaga, actually nagulat na nga lang kami na
she wanted to do this.
Hindi, kumbaga na meron siyang related sa family na nasa music industry din. Kasi alam niyo yun, when you meet someone na sobrang empowered on her own or his own, na parang you won't expect na parang it would be affiliated with something
That's true.
else. So parang wala lang.
But you were really driven and you prepared for it. That's good.
Yes.
That's good. Go, Agnes, go.
Siguro yung shock na lang ay since lahat sa amin galing na talaga sa music yung course.
Correct.
I mean, at least na foresee na namin na medyo ito yung gusto naming track, more or less.
Pero nung nandun na kayo mismo.
Yung nandun na mismo, I think yung na lang kung gaano kabilis nangyari yung lahat. Like,
That's
I think
true.
pinaghandaan namin siya pero not that fast namin siya naisip na mangyayari.
Hindi mo inakala magiging artista ka.
Hindi.
Ngayong taon. Anong extra?
Yung artista.
Yun na nga sinasabi ko hindi kayo naman talaga yung focal point. It could have been totally different kung kayo pa nga yung main story. Go, Kiefer. How was it different from mint school to professional life?
UNP.
Well,
before I was doing the band, I was actually doing my thesis, yung business in La Trinidad. So it's way different talaga.
Yeah.
Way
Meaning?
Well, meaning
business.
Agri-supply.
Wow.
So
okay, and then
I really like what I was doing with the band the time na yun. Back and forth ako from Pangasinan to Manila or La Trinidad to Manila. As in, what I love about that situation ng time na yun was my mom really honored naman my commitment to the band. Hindi pa nga kami...
When you got him in, kayong dalawa, nung sinalin niya siya, alam niyo yung ganong logistical problem? Hindi.
Wala sa amin na, basta ang alam lang namin si Kyle. Biglang nawawala na lang siya. Bigla lang siya
Okay. Parang si Jesus. Okay. Aparisyon, no? Tapos nun?
Yeah, tapos...
gusto mo talaga?
I enjoyed it. Well, to be honest, kasi I had other plans. Like, playing the violin was really just for fun for me. It was
And
only...
you never thought it was a career?
No, talaga. At all.
Ngayon, na-embrace mo na siya as a career?
I saw it as God's wala na. If you hear from God, pag si God na nagsabi, for me, alam ko, I may not know the reason why. I might know it later, but
leap of faith.
Yeah, it's really faith and obedience to Him. And then, when you obey God, you get the best fruits.
Yun, kaya ko sila iba. Iba sa mga bandang kilala nyo, iba sa iniidolo nyo. At least, yun nga, faith-based pa din yung di ba?
And I agree with Agnes na it was really more of preparing, like, yung kung paano
umakyat.
Yung bilis nun, it was really, what I love about this band is that there's this check and balance with each other.
Na hindi yayabang.
Hindi rin, yeah, and in anything, actually, in fact, in times na mag-implode ka na, or in times na we know how to be open to one another and to be real and not hide. If syempre we fight, pero it's really that. It's what I love about this band. We really honor love and truth here. So yeah.
Tony, you from UP College of Music, kailan mo in-embrace na career ko na to?
Before ko sila na-meet, may band din ako, pero all percussion group kami. Tapos hindi naman as regular yung mga gigs namin before. So before this band was formed, yung ginagawa ko talaga was I make music for mga dance productions, mga films, ganyan.
Nice.
So, ako lang talaga mag-isa, wala akong workmates. Tapos tapos biglang I had 8 workmates. Tapos pero syempre yung shock.
Yeah.
Marami talagang magiging shock kasi totally kahit music industry naman yun, it's parang magkaiba siya. So, yes, maraming shock, pero siguro yung kumbaga yung positive shock ko was meeting all of the people na meet namin na sobrang oh my goodness, ang gagaling ng mga tao. Sobrang daming kahanga-hanga sa mga tao. Yun
That's true. Galing, no? Panaka-inspire. Go, Poch. Career. When
ako yung
occur to you na career na to? Or hindi pa rin.
It's a process that's still ongoing.
Talaga.
I don't think I'll ever get used to the idea na oh wow, parang career siya. Kasi more than the idea of the career. Actually, para may backstory lang. I never wanted to be in a band. I never wanted to be so known to a lot of people.
Why? Parang feeling mo tapos na yung banda after Eraserheads and River Maya?
No, not that.
Why?
Not at all. I think it has something to do with my personality. It's not really something so comfortable for me.
Okay.
So I wanted lang to be in the music industry, pero like mas background. Mas behind the scenes.
So alam mo na pag kumalas-kalas, ha? Okay.
So I think something that was really challenging for me was like Tony, yung samahan and dynamic, working with different kind of people. And it's not the type na nasa office kami na we see each other like 8 hours a day and then yun lang. And then 8 hours the next day.
Pero hindi
hindi. We're stuck with each other for
24/7.
Halos 24/7. And it's really challenging and it's really character developing and forming.
That's true.
And I don't only speak for myself when I say this. It's for all of us na being with each other and working with each other has really shaped us in a way na I don't think any other job would be able to have.
So, na-affirm na.
So, yun. And really super same with kay Kiefer na I'm not in this because it's not the job that I really dreamed of having before. I'm in this because it's a leap of faith nga na this is where God has told me to go at this certain point in my life.
For now, yeah.
And just do the best that I can now.
Pero eventually makikita mo yung kasi when you embrace it as a career, yung career advancement, and when you go to like the legacy part, merong maturity yan ng artistry pagkatapos. And then the crucial point of when you have your own family, ito ba yung gusto mong yun makita ng pamilya mo na eventually ginagawa mo pa? So those are questions you have to face. But you're still 24.
I don't really want to think about
you're 24
that
on Monday, so yun. Okay.
So yun,
but still enjoy it.
It's a really teaching job to have.
Because I'll ask you later, long haul ba to? Well, or ngayon pa lang. Parang or okay pag-isipan na, we're enjoying it now. Kasi ang bilis ng 2 years, di ba? Ang dami niyong nagawa. Jamika. Natanggap mo na.
Wait, ano yung question?
Natanggap mo na ba na career mo to?
Well, actually for me kasi ever since I was a kid, parang I really wanted to just play drums. So parang I couldn't, well, may time na parang inisip ko, baka pwede ako mag-film ganun. Pero like ever since, I just really wanted to just play. And no matter like what that meant. So like sessioning for other people or ano. Tapos,
so you don't mind being your career?
I don't mind. I mean, I don't know, like ever since then kasi I just like kind of went with the flow of things.
Yeah.
So right now I'm just riding, you know, like enjoying the
tamang
thing now.
hulog din yan. Okay. That's good.
But yes, that's me. And in terms of shock then, I have relatives kasi who work in the music industry.
Like?
So I my uncle and my tita.
Okay.
My tita sings, my uncle plays drums, tapos I have an arranger tito din. So parang I kind of have an idea of how the whole thing worked. Tapos going from the music business then, parang I also had more knowledge put into me. Pero yung pinaka-shock talaga was like, I guess yung the thing that runs in my head, like at night, ganun, anxieties ko lang about it. And, like, so that's something I didn't see. I didn't foresee na was really gonna affect me.
Galing.
Yeah. So yun, learning how to deal with that also.
Go. Was after college of music in UP. And
Actually,
you see your relatives being in the industry too.
Parang ever since I can remember, nung start pa lang ng college, I was already gigging, I was already performing. Even in grade school, I was performing in theater. So even if I always felt like very artist thing to feel lacking in a way that makes you believe that you aren't meant for it. It was always something that I wanted. So being exposed to that life early on, I knew I wanted the part that meant being able to do what you love, and that was always the very core of the push. Doing what you love, being able to free yourself in that way. In terms of seeing it as a career, I think I was always, especially with my kind of personality, I was very rebellious in the sense that whenever people told me that it's not something you should do as a career, I would say, hindi, kaya yan. They'd know, everyone in the band will know that I'm that person that says kaya yan in things that most people would deem not kaya yan. So yeah, I'm a very big advocate for the arts and it being a legitimate, feasible career as long as you work really hard towards it, just like any other career.
So kayong dalawa, you started it, no? So it was really more a partnership. Well, yun, kayong magkapatid, trinahin yung kayong dalawa lang, di ba? How different was that when you finally had a group like this?
I think when we were in college, I guess what started the whole music thing was we just really needed something else parang as an outlet kasi kundi sobrang nakakabaliw talaga siya.
You wrote
ano siya, yeah.
And leaves.
And also, it was it was also to put out something.
Kaya pala.
It's coming.
So you can finally dig it. Okay, go.
Let's get him.
I like it.
Round one.
Okay, go game and then
ano rin siya eh.
It's a birthday cake go.
It's something din na para malabas namin yung inspiration namin from Elements Camp because everyone was at that point parang saying na you have to do parang yung mga mentors sila Mr. C ganon.
Yes.
Laging yun eh.
Best mentors there, no? Mr.
Oh,
C.
yeah.
J. Durias, what?
You want parang you have to do something with it. Go.
Yeah.
So that's what started parang Miguel and me parang trying to write our own songs and then doing gigs. But it wasn't really actually gigs pa na outside school or much. Parang it was mostly in school.
So, kailan nag-branch out also Miguel? Now, okay, let's form a bigger group other than just the both of us.
It was around the time na
kasi nag-fill pop kayo na kayong dalawa, di ba?
Kasi nung fill pop, parang that was after graduation. We never saw ourselves as performers. Yeah,
okay.
kasi we wanted to write songs definitely
for other artists or for us. Kasi iba yung flair kunyari si Pat na nagpa-piano, no? Parang iba eh.
Starting through Phil Pop and then parang eventually writing more from our artists ganon. But circumstances blew us to having to perform our own song and then eventually parang when we said na okay, let's actually try to do something more with music from the get-go it was really with the idea of forming a band with
so aware kayo na okay, hindi lang matatali sa inyong dalawa.
But not specifically na parang
a full band.
Hindi a full band but not specifically na parang it has to be itong number of members ganon. So parang what dictated everything was really the music eh.
Okay.
Kumbaga,
ano yung kailangan?
The music and the fellowships that we have and had at the time.
Now tell us how this was formed.
So
sorry. Go.
Yung band, yun nga, siguro continuing from what Pao said na the music brought us together.
Yeah.
And it dictated our moves. Not really, kumbaga, ang baliw nung started na parang
sino namili sa mga isa or nag-apply or parang ganun?
Hindi, random
lang talaga.
Parang
barkada.
It just happened eh. It just happened eh.
Ang galing naman.
Ano siya eh?
So, hand of God?
I'd say hand of God kasi it was supposed to be a one-time thing.
Go, game.
It was supposed to be a one-time thing.
Just a one-time thing.
Which was yung event na we launched the songs. So kumbaga, basically, kaya namin napapayag silang lahat kasi akala rin nila one-time thing lang.
So no-hostage siya kayo after that. I get you.
Sorry guys. The week after, yung sindikato, which is yung management, they had a Christmas party. Tapos, parang pwede daw mag-jam doon, mag-perform.
Okay.
So, tapos in-invite namin sila na manood kasi nga wala na kaming pambayad.
Okay.
Kasi kumbaga, di ba, we wanted to be as professional as possible na to not as much as possible let anyone parang kumbaga for free, ganon.
Okay.
Yun. So parang it wasn't a feasible setup from the start. So biglang sabi nila game naman na mag-jam as in. So kumbaga,
so may bayad kayo nun sa Christmas party? Wala. Pero well, you sounded professional.
Parang in-invite lang na and then parang nakalimutan ko kasi nagsabi na parang nod lang or tugtog din, tara. So parang diba si Andrew so So yun.
Galing. Okay, game.
I guess that was the start of the organic growth into eventually becoming a
Songs did you
band.
perform?
Yung songs at that time. So parang
so
Katangisip was
cover.
already Katangisip was already a songwriter.
So they knew about those.
Because we practiced it for the
We practiced it for that one night show only.
Some of us recorded sa EP.
Tapos nag-viral na.
Hindi. Kasi nga it wasn't officially launched yet as Ben and Ben.
Ganun talaga yun.
And then the 5 months that followed yung Christmas party na yun was really kumbaga yun yung naging getting to know phase namin.
Ninyo. Okay, kung mag-work.
Na at the same time
pa.
Tumutugtog na rin kami together, not all the time pero and then more than the gigs, the more important part talaga was spending time outside the gigs.
That's true.
Eating,
So, when did you know that this was the right mix already? Because you were just trying people out. So, and in a group, may roles, diba? Yung merong isang bibo, may isang taga-ayos ng schedule, parang ganon. Dapat tama yung tama yung dynamics ng lahat. So, kailan yun nalaman?
Astig lang kasi we never really had to try. That's the thing. Kumbaga,
ganun ka-organic.
I mean, we never had to try to fit into a specific
Tingnan natin to. Ano yung role niyo sa band? Aside from the instruments that you play, yung attitude-wise or kunyari, what do you put on the table? Ikaw, go. Ikaw yung kaya yan.
Siguro on behalf of everyone na lang. Si Kaif is our...
Siya mag-assess. Para siyang guidance counselor. Okay, go.
Kaif is our resident priest. In the sense that he keeps us together, like he makes pastor.
So, opening prayer siya. Para gano'n.
He says the right things, he keeps us grounded because every time before a show, we pray to remember why we do this.
That's good.
Si Tony is our resident photographer.
Okay.
Dami. Maestra. Dancer,
Siya
yeah.
na yung kumukuha ng pictures ako.
And she provides us with a lot of wisdom beyond our years.
Okay, game.
Si Poch eventually became our style god.
Talaga?
Because ang trendy lang yung tao. Then eventually,
So he's well put together.
Yeah, well put together. Ever since talaga, like since before.
So Poch, yung mga damit nila, ikaw yung nag-ano? Or kayo yun?
It didn't start with... It didn't start pala with Poch being trendy. It just started na Poch was the only one who had the capacity to tell you straight up that what you're wearing isn't nice.
It took several months.
It took several months.
Okay.
So instead of us feeling bad about it, we just gave him that responsible and authority so that it's sanctioned.
So you're the style god. Parang
Yes.
meaning ikaw nagpapabili ng damit, itong ganito. So ang galing naman.
Yeah.
Okay. Kasi hindi basta-basta yung suot nyo
Yeah.
Aminin nyo naman. Kasi,
Ay, sorry. I mean, paano basta?
Hindi, kunyari, the company has its own look, di ba? Kayo, when you are there on stage, may itsura yung Ben and Ben.
Parang
You are in a flowing dress, di ba? Or ganyan. At it adds character, eh.
It's really similar to our music and how we make music together.
That's true.
When you make music, first, let's establish just the message of the song and what you want to say through the song.
But form
and
is
then
achieve content.
with every instrument that's put into there, every input, dun lalabas yung individual personality and sound per person. And so it's similar to how we're dressed up. Parang we just thought of a idea or a basic umbrella look.
So what's the Ben and Ben look? Watch.
Light color.
Fresh. Simple.
But if you want like a super solid, cheesy way of looking at it, it's your outdoor beach wedding, casual wedding vibe.
That's true. So brands, come in. pwede din, pero dapat yun nga, parang classy, basic, no?
Basic.
Very basic. Meron.
Yeah, when we're singing about hope and love, it doesn't really work when you have 9 people flat in black.
Pero itong the ukay-ukay look, hindi to Ben and Ben. You could. Okay, game. Describe the others.
Pao Migs are, of course, in charge of birthing. It's really birthing. It's not just writing the songs and the music. Agnes is in charge of... during the time of our recording the album, she was in charge of scheduling things. And now she's our resident video person. As in, she edits all of our videos on IGTV.
That's good.
Because she's galing. Si Pat is in charge of a lot of our life. She's our band secretary and treasurer.
So ano yun? May fines pag late? Ganon? Wala na ba?
Wala pa.
Okay.
Si Jam... She can look really good in a white shirt and it's not fair. Jam specimen.
Okay.
But
she's the resident rocker.
Yeah, resident rocker. And she just brings so much life to the band. I don't think if Jam was our drummer, we'd probably lose 80% of our energy factor on stage.
Ganun pala yun, no?
So she brings life to our live performances.
Ikaw?
Medyo magulo lang ako eh. I think I
remember you were the one who introduced the song doon ng tribute ni Mr. C. Ikaw ba yan? Or merong isang gig na ikaw yung nag-explain ng kakantahin? Ikaw yung taga-ganon?
No. Migs is our talker.
Migs, okay.
I think what I bring to the group, which is overlooked in a lot of environments, including work environments, is R&R, winding down.
Okay. Life beyond the band. Okay.
Because part of breathing is letting go.
May ganon. Okay, game. Define things. Idols in the business. Just throw in names. Sino-sino yung, local idols na people you looked up to na major influences din nyo?
Wait lang. Siguro, I just wanted to add something dun sa discussion kanina. Parang, kasi it's also related to what we were talking about, like off-air. Parang,
okay.
When it comes to direction.
Kami namin na pag-usapan.
Yeah, when it comes to direction of like where we're headed, I think that's important in a group.
That's true.
You all respect your rules, and that's what we just talked about.
Yeah.
But
maganda dito consensus building, no? Hindi yung you try to convince each other about your stance, or okay lang diversity.
Ano siya? There's diversity in views and opinions. But the goal of the group and the direction of the group, we stay in one direction.
Same page.
Because if not, parang chaotic.
That's true. Ganda yung sinabi mo na someone to remind you always why you're doing this.
Yeah. And siguro parang I think all of us, kina-consider namin captain si Pao.
Yes.
Okay. Kasi siya yung captain of the ship.
Totoo naman.
In America, Pao.
So pag tumahimik na si Pao, ibig sabihin seryoso siya.
Well, lagi siya tahimik.
Hindi nagsasalita siya.
Pero pag nagsasalita si Pao, we all listen.
Well,
and
you wrote my favorite songs of the group, but then what's your process like? Like choosing songs, for example. Like someone throws it on the table and you all agree to record it? What?
Kasi hindi pa kami umabot sa point na masyadong maraming song.
Hindi
I mean,
napapipilian
for an album. Kasi yung album literal
okay.
Para kaming nagkakram ng project.
Okay. Maganda naman yon. Pero, well, there are 3 people from the Elements camp. That's tatlong four. Pero tatlo yung nag-compose na for the albums. So, sino nagde-decide anong kakantahin nyo? Paano yung proseso? Pag-shows. Or even recording.
What songs to record?
What songs? What songs to record? What songs to perform?
Well, I think,
consensus.
Pag show, pinag-uusapan namin depende sa show.
Okay.
Kasi, halimbawa, meron kaming song na, masyado pa maaga. maingay siyang kanta. Tapos yung audience mga 50 pataas.
Okay.
So parang
binabagay niyo.
Tama
naman yan.
Binabagay namin siya dun sa
Okay.
event.
Okay.
Yung songs na.
Yung, pero when, sige.
No,
Sorry,
good
ikaw
on.
muna.
You wanted to
Hindi
say?
ko nakita.
Ha?
Hindi, ikaw muna.
Is it about life or
Recording.
recording?
Yeah.
Recording, okay.
Ikaw ba?
Go.
Sige, ikaw muna. Just say it, man.
Usually for most of the songs, parang yung naging trend was si Paolo would say, oh, let's include this song. What do you guys think?
Okay. And lahat naman kayo malaya kayong magsasabi ng opinion. Hindi nag-work.
Most of the time, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, at least.
Pero we voice out talaga.
May ganong process. Yeah. Okay. Na dapat original, hindi covers. Kasi alam ko mapili kayo sa mga covers.
Oo.
Dahil it's a stand, it's a principle. Na hanggat maaari original songs nyo yung kakantahin.
Wala, feeling lang namin hindi kami magaling mag-covers.
Wow, hindi totoo yan. Ginawa nyo yung tuwing umulan at kapiling ka, sorry, magaling ka doon. Ano pa yung ginawa? Ayan, ginawa niyo yung theme song ngayon. So ng Leskian, kailan kayo mako-convince na pwede kayong mag-cover? Ito maganda nga yung kape-play tribute nyo sa mga magulang nyo.
Yeah.
Who like Red songs.
Siguro parang
Make It With You.
I guess yung decision making namin when it comes to covers is if we love it as much as we love an original song, then I guess that's it.
That's a nice guide.
Kasi for example, yung Make It With You kasi, marami sa parents namin gusto niyo yung song na yan.
Ng Bread, yes.
So, since gusto nila, kami rin pakikinggan namin sa passively.
That's
so,
nice.
Ang galing kasi yung buong recording na yan, isang gabi lang namin ginawa. Halos everything. So, parang ganun siya ka-natural. So, I guess if it's really that natural.
Hindi nyo ka-ira, di ba? Parang okay. So, well, pwedeng, so you're not averse naman sa covers. Basta, ang feeling mo, mas parang kasing ng original.
Tsaka parang artistically din kasi, if we wouldn't be able to give justice to it, one, because maybe we can play it the way na super ganda, but more often, parang hindi nag-resonate sa amin yung song. Parang we'd rather not do it. Rather than do
Maganda
it.
naman yun. Kasi maraming nagre-revive na hindi naman song. Yung dati, kaninong desisyon?
Naipit na
sa Coke.
So komersyo yan. So kailangan no, he's your honest. Yung dati kasi ginawa niya, Sam Concepcion and yung Tipid Dos Santos. Okay, game. Okay, next.
Naman. I mean, challenge siya.
Okay. So, well, your songs, your favorite songs of the band. Go. Survey lang of ano yung pinaka gusto mong kinanta ninyo?
Lahat actually.
Isa lang parang anak.
Lahat talaga eh.
Lahat.
If you check my Spotify rap, top artist ko pa rin talaga yung Ben and Ben.
Galing
It's
naman.
not because I'm biased.
Okay,
I really like our music.
Go. Ikaw, of your songs.
Ako...
Naiwan kasi the story behind the songs. Okay.
Siguro for now, nag-iiba-iba siya. And most of us will say it.
Yes, that's true. It reads you. Your favorite song reads you.
For now, it's masyado pang maaga.
Why?
Because, it's very personal. Not to me, but to someone close to me.
Why is it speaking to you now?
It speaks to me because it's hard to be a witness of people misunderstanding each other. But at the same time, parang it's very cathartic to process that feeling.
Okay.
And because the song is about that. Parang bakit ba ang hirap magkaintindihan? Parang ganun. Something like that. So that's for now.
Who wrote that?
Kami ni Pao.
Okay.
Yeah.
Game. You.
Disclaimer lang na I'm the kind of person who rarely understands what a song is. So it really takes a while for me to process lyrics.
Yeah.
So it's really yung music that really attracts me to the song. So saying that now, because it changes din.
Yes.
At nasabi na yung masyado pa maaga. I guess my favorite now is Araw-Araw. Because of the whole dynamic Na you can go from
That's
quiet
you,
to
no?
really loud. And sabi nga nila kanina, resident rocker ako. I really love
It reads you.
hitting that.
Bagay nga sa'yo.
And yun, I love the dynamic. How much emotion you can express in every like stroke.
Ganda.
From yung quiet to yung really loud.
Ganda.
And how that translates then the message of the song. It's nice.
Cool.
Ako siguro, hindi kasi namin siya masyado piniplay live, kaya siguro nami-miss ko siya. Yung Roots. It's part of the album. And yun, siguro kasi LSS ko siya ngayon. Kasi yun yung background music ng IG story. ng IGTV namin ngayon.
Okay.
But yeah, that's my favorite. Kasi it's like, kung
cathartic too.
No, it's not cathartic. It's like a symbolism of our friendship-ism.
Pa rin, nandun ka.
Symbolism of
Yes.
Kasi yung kay Migs na nag-iiba-iba din eh.
Yes.
So, I think sa ngayon, it's War. Yung ginawa ni Kai.
Okay.
Kaya, kasi...
Why?
Actually, sobrang nagustuhan ko siya lalo dahil sa feel mo pag tinutugtog namin siya ngayon. Sabi ni Kaif palagi, sabi mo,
Let's go to war.
Ngayon nga eh. Pero alam mo, doon ko na-appreciate kasi nanonood ako sa Trinoma.
Yeah.
Yun, parang kahit yung spiel nyo, may meaning. May dahilan. Yung iba magsispiel lang ng napaka-personal at wala lang, dadaan lang. Pero ito kasi, pinag-isipan. Parang yan, pinaghandaan talaga. So it comes to a whole, isang pagbubuo. So yes, I saw that you like introduced that. Ito mahirap to kasi marami kang... Mamaya, okay. Kiali, ikaw muna, bago ka kay. What's your favorite song so far?
Ng Ben and Ben.
Ng Ben and Ben.
Yung War din. Tsaka
talaga?
Leaves.
Okay.
Leaves. Yun, yung dalawang yun.
Okay.
Tsaka yung Maybe the Night kasi yun yung nung napakinggan ko sila first time live sa UP Fair 2 years ago ba yun? Or yung every night kayo nandun?
Every night?
Every night. Parang every night ako pumunta.
That was your first year?
Nirelease nila yung music video ng Maybe the Night. So I was with I was with a special friend then.
Galing! Special friend. Tapos, saan na yung special friend? Okay, give mamaya nandun. Okay, go, Kai.
We rarely play this also.
Okay.
It's yung Sampagita.
Yes.
I really love
I was telling him about it. At least, parang Ben and Ben doesn't only play for themselves but for the country. And sabi ko, more of those songs.
Yeah, and every time kasi, personally, every time I play it, as in, I don't know, like...
Nakakaiyak.
Hindi, tsaka mahilig akong parang mag-play ng like a scene in my head. And then I really imagine like the band really being intentional with like... It's also, I believe it's a song about trying to wake people up eh.
That's
like see it for yourself.
Something
Na, parang ganun na we don't want to force you into ideas or anything except love and truth. But we want you to open your eyes and like...
Diba?
Parang ganun. So yeah.
Galing. Napanood kayo sa Trinoma. Salamat sa yun. Buti play niyo. Kasi hindi niyo piniplay sa lahat, di ba? So yun. Oh. Yes. Go.
Iba-iba din. Pero siguro yung ngayon mismo, ngayong moment na to. Yung Mitsa.
Okay.
Kasi yung Mitsa, yung sinasabi niya isa sa mga bagay na mahirap pag-usapan eh. Na yung pagtanggap sa bagay na hindi na nag-work, na yung pagtanggap na kailangan nang tapusin ang isang bagay pero tatapusin mo siya sa pamamagitan ng pasasalamat. So yan, malapit yung message na yun, malapit siya sa akin
ngayon. Okay, go Punch.
Ako straightforward, simple lang. Araw-araw ngayon.
Okay.
Yeah, ngayon araw-araw. I like this song
Dahil?
Because it's a straight up good... I'm saying this from a listener.
Yeah,
not I'm part of it. It's a straight up good love song.
That's true. Go, Pao. Ayan na. The leader of the band.
Ang hirap. Siguro kung meron ito yung pinakaayaw kong question talaga.
Sorry.
Kasi parang pinapapili sa mga anak.
Oo.
Siguro Hummingbird.
Dahil?
Kasi, nagets lang namin yung meaning ng song na yon nung nasa Singapore kami. Natungkol siya sa literal hummingbird. The hummingbird in our heads that won't go away.
Galing.
Yan.
Okay. Now, we talk about influences and people na hinahangaan nyo. Because I was supposed to rattle off with names tas mamimili kayo. Well, I won't subject you to that. Kasi may portion ako nung Noel Tanya dun sa Inquirer. Like, choose between Gary V and Martin at kung sino mas okay sa inyo. Or probably Ogie, Jano, Regine Lani. But let's do away with that. People you look up to and why? What of them do you parang look up for? Well, the reasons why you look up to these people in the industry. Go, game.
Siguro
major influences, I guess.
Napakarami, no? Pero if I were to name one right now, si Gary Granada.
Okay.
Kasi
good storyteller, no? Yeah.
Great storyteller.
Yeah.
And I think he's been through enough
true.
To see things from the end perspective.
That's true.
Na kumbaga ang dami ng messages na kumbaga ang napagdaanan niya lahat, naging curious siya, naging aggressive siya, naging understanding siya kung bakit hindi laging gumagana ang aggression.
That's true.
At sobrang grabe. I had the privilege of talking to him for 4 hours. Couple of months ago.
At hindi pera lahat. Yun ako. Hindi siya mayaman, ang dami niya ng compositions, pero in the end, parang nantini siyang simpleng tao.
Grabe siya.
Yeah, okay.
Sobrang
that's nice.
Goals.
Who can write Bahay, di ba? Those major songs. Saranggola sa Ulan, which is very, very good. Well, anyway, aside from your dad.
Si Gary V talaga Kasi
Gary V.
I don't know, there's always something about the story of being the best despite your limitations.
That's true.
I grew up very kind of close to seeing him a lot of times because of the relationship ng families.
Yes.
And
tingin mo parang Diyos? Ako kasi whenever I see him, talagang nag-sign of the cross. Yun talaga kasi parang he's a voice of God.
Yeah, parang ganun nga. So it's just I don't know, as a kid seeing someone like that really inspires you to hataw.
Lalo na ngayon after what happened to him,
yes, exactly.
The medical challenge.
And siya rin yung isa talagang nagpapatunay na you can really balance music as a career and become really great and have a good family.
And not sell out.
That's true. And maintain your Sundays sacred and
after ASAP.
That.
Okay.
So
that's true.
Yes, Gary, amazing. Para tayong Gary.
Pass muna ako, next muna.
Okay, go.
Ako si Kichi Nadal.
Okay.
Kasi siya yung first OPM artist na naging favorite ko nung bata ako.
Galing, no?
Kasi nung una sina Christina Aguilera, si Avril Lavigne, pero when I heard of Kichi Nadal, parang grabe. Parang, wala lang. Sobrang naging idol ko siya growing up.
Nung ni-rearrange si Mr. C yung Same Ground, sobrang ganda. Na tipong, full orchestra. Ganda na kanta.
Siguro parang a part of my subconscious nung na-discover ko siya, nasabi ko sa sarili ko siguro parang gusto ko maging parang
galing. Kichi Nadal there. Okay. Nakakamiss siya, no? Yeah. Go.
Isip din muna ako.
Isip ka. Pao. Go. Watch it ka.
Nag-isip na ako.
Nag-isip pa. Go. People in the industry you look up to. Go.
Si Mr. J. Durias.
Yes. Ibang klase, no?
Hi. Walang words, yun lang.
Bait, no?
Oo, sobrang. pero sobrang grabe yung genius niya.
Sabi ni Mr. C, siya yung pinakamagaling tumugtog ng piano sa generation, pero sana dumating on time. Pero yun, inaanak niya yun sa kasal. Pero sabi niya, ibang klase si Jay. Parang sabi, di ba nagkaroon sila ng show ni Mr. C na Ryan, parang Ryan musical, Ryan and Jay together. And the goodwill in the industry, parang kung inimbitahan kayo ng Mr. C or ni Jay, gusto niyong tumugtog or sumama sa kanila kasi you're really in good company.
Parang dinadala, tuwing narinig ko siya tumugtog, parang niya akong dinadala sa ibang mundo.
Yeah. What's your favorite Jay Durias composition?
Hirap nun kasi
dami. Kasi yun sa akin yun yung pinakamahirap nung yun, incarcerate siya, di ba? Yung kwento na ginamit sa isang pelikula. Go. Kiefer, go. A person in the local music scene that you look up to.
Look up to. Well, I would say si Clara Benin.
Okay.
Because she's my friend. And I get to see...
Tatay na naman yung kaibigan ko. Okay.
Ay, si Tito Joy. Yeah.
Have you gone to Punang Gary?
Yes, I love it there.
Just go and perform there, please.
Yeah, like sinasabi ko sila, we should all
please
go there.
For team building.
Yes.
It's in Silay, Bacolod. They housed us there. R&R lang.
Sobra, diba?
So
like,
we can arrange that and you can like compose there. There's a big...
May studio rin si Tito Joy there.
Oo. Joey Benin is a composer. Of course, you know, Forevermore of Side A.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Clara.
Yeah, well, because I get to see her, while her doing her job.
Hindi rin compromise, di ba?
Yeah, yun nga yung gusto ko sa kanya. Like, she really sticks to what she feels like she wants to do or needs to do. Parang
that's true.
Even at the expense of not knowing whether will I get more listeners or no, she just does it. So it seems
kaya okay yung collaboration, no?
Yeah,
kaya okay ba yung collaboration? Yung di ba you did Ben and Benin? Yun. And I think it was a good mix in that tent, di ba? In Vertis North, di ba? That was a good collab.
Yeah, so
with Clara Benin. Watch go before Pao.
It's a really, really hard question eh. Kaya ang dami siguro nagpass sa amin. Pero siguro I'm thinking na lang as a guitarist.
Okay.
Someone who's inspired me is a guitarist also that I've worked with before. Guitarist siya ng maraming ibang musicians ngayon. Si John Apura.
Okay.
Something that he...
Session.
Yeah, session guitarist siya. Something that he taught me, something that I've learned from him. Two things eh. The first thing is how to be low-key.
Ganda.
You don't have to play what you want all the time. You don't have to be heard all the time. And it takes so much humility and maturity, I think, to understand that and to take that as your attitude in playing the guitar. Kasi the guitar, I mean, growing up, especially sa generation na to, the guitar was such an iconic instrument.
Yes.
Na papogi and pasikat na instrument.
Yeah.
Especially the electric guitar. So that's one thing. The other thing is, and something that really stuck with me. Now, this one time I played with him, we session for an artist years ago, and then he said a good mindset na he has, na he told me to try adapting before, was to not sound like a guitar. Try to copy like what the saxophone player is doing, what the violinist is doing, what the trumpet player is doing, what the keyboard is doing. Translate that to the guitar. Don't always try to sound like a guitar, because there's more ways to play music, and that really opened a whole new world for me sa guitar. Yeah.
Dami palang gagawin. Create a life outside the guitar.
Yeah, dami.
Go, Pao. Pwede naman. Sabihin mo lang. Yeah, you. Wala pa rin talaga. Siguro ang dami niyan. No? So, well, here lang. I have to go through... go, guys, go. Go. Mahirap.
Mahirap siya, pero
sino,
inisip ko na lang hindi na lang someone, but I wanna focus dun sa fellowship. Like, I think hanggang ngayon wala pa rin siguro yung tatalo sa samahan ng parokya. Di ba may kasama?
Ni Edgar.
Kasi I think pwede namin silang maging parang models na basta passionate ka sa ginagawa mo.
Pwede.
Like, and they stayed true sa sarili nila with their songs, everything. Like, parang,
Totoo rin naman.
hanggang ngayon, they're still here. And
Oo nga, no? Sinasabi ko, Eraserheads, as kayo na, oo, meron din parokya na tumagal. Although, well, sana they're more active, no? Pero yung inuman sessions, I mean, di ba? Yung inuman sessions, yun, made them different. Okay, you see yourself doing that, the inuman sessions. Kasi, hindi naman, parang, iba naman sa inyo. Iba naman. Jam sessions. Oo nga, Sila yon. Kasi sabi ko nga sa kanya, well, you're well put together, you're well thought of. Yung parang hindi kayo gagawa, parang Gary V, no? Hindi pupunta sa stage ng hindi handa. May times no kayo na gano'n? Na hindi handa. Parang gano'n, Gary V, you won't ever catch him not prepared. Parang kayo yun. I feeling ko hindi kayo...
Si Tony.
Hindi. Ang galing pa rin doon. That was such a moment.
Pero yun mismo though, yung tuwing umulan na yun, we weren't really prepared.
But that was a very good thing and it was well received and that was hindi na mauulit yung gabing yun, di ba? That particular moment was magic.
Grabe yun.
Sobrang pagmamahal ng mga tao sa isa't isa dun sa kwartong yun. Na tipong kahit si Bugoy, di ba? Parang, well, he was making fun of himself pero ang ganda-ganda ng boses kahit magkamali siya.
Grabe nga yung gabing yun.
Ang galing nun. Hindi mauulit. So, well, iba. Well, it was a tribute. Kulang pa yon kasi may side B pa. Ang dami pa niyang kantang hindi nakakanta. At sa tingin ko, aabot din sa oras na yung kanta niyo naman yung tinitribute. Pero siguro yon hindi pa kayo conscious doon. So, ang daming nangyari sa inyo during the year. Of the things that happened during the year, ano yung unexpected at ano yung natutunan? Kasi ako, namin ko sa kanya yung pelikula ninyo. Well, parang gusto ko yung magkakapelikula kayo pero sabi ko sana mas maraming kayo. And I was telling you that sana mas maraming kayo pero it was siguro meant for another thing. Pero ako bilang fan, nami-miss ko kayo mag-concert. Ayun, major concert. Talaga siguro ang daming mga fans nila tipong nagpelikula na sila pero major concert wala pa. Why was that?
Well, we've been going for a major concert. That's a whole yun nga kanina I was
natatakot kayo?
Wait,
may takot.
Okay. Hindi siya natatakot eh. Pero there's a whole discussion on that. Pero we've been doing lots of shows actually.
I know.
Both kahapon galing kaming Leyte. Kahapon galing kami.
Kanina lang.
Galing kaming Leyte. Tapos,
yes.
we've been going around. Trying to...
And that's your mass base, no?
Trying to reach as far and as wide as possible in the Philippines.
That's true.
And also in Manila. Parang, what we wanna do kasi is, we grow in two ways eh. We grow na palapad. Pero,
that's true.
Palapad.
Sorry. Sakit sa atin nakatingin. Okay.
Sa akin din.
Okay.
Palapad, tsaka palalim.
Yeah.
Parang...
Ganda naman ng palalim.
Oo. Kasi...
Oo naman.
Parang... Yun nga, binabalikan namin
your roots.
Bakit namin ginagawa to.
That's true.
And so, we play at different places and we also try different things like that film.
Yeah.
But for a major concert kasi, that's a whole different animal for us. Because
I thought that because of this, you'd do a major one.
This is not actually, parang many people consider this as like one of our peaks and our climaxes.
Yeah. Sa inyo hindi.
This is actually the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah. And a beginning of something na a lot more na mahabang
so you feel you've like pushed for this far?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So on to the next chapter.
For this one,
na-maximize yun na to?
Not yet.
Hindi pa.
We're in the process of touring it
pa, okay.
We're in the process of
going abroad also for this.
Yeah, we have a couple of shows lined up next year, and this year as well. We've been to Singapore twice.
Okay.
The year before to Dubai, and next year we have a couple of shows lined up na in other places as well.
Because Enzo knows, we offered, sabi namin, kahit si Twinkie, partner na tayo, sige. Pero hindi talaga funds yung kailangan. Or parang, baka naman may major studio na mag-offer sa kanila, but they're not the type. You want to keep true to your objective, to your mission. So
I think ang kanina what has been repeatedly mentioned, like by Poch, by Kiefer, by Pau, is that there's a divine timing for everything.
Okay.
And even if the opportunity is there and it's so tempting to take it because everything is pointing towards it, but if in the timing of, I don't know how to explain it. You
it
can
just
always
happens.
explain
That's true.
It just
Let's
happens.
go to Tony now. The timing of the movie. Didn't you ever think of yourself as a movie star, Tones? Okay, go. Because you were there. Parang end of it, ay, marunong sa umarte. Hindi na marunong. Magaling sa umarte. Okay, go.
My goodness. Well, I think none of us ever imagined na magkakaroon kami ng ganong
pelikula.
Opportunity.
Iconic. Kasi sa isang banda na, well, the Dawn had it with a Cinemalaya film, remember? Yun, gumawa sila ng pelikula rin. Pero about the breakup, yung ng band. Pero ito yung kayo.
Yeah. Siguro yung masasabi ko tungkol sa LSS.
Learning. Ano yung learning doon?
Ang dami naming natutunan doon. I think, more than anything, mas nakilala namin yung isa't isa. At saka mas nalaman namin kung paano namin suportahan yung isa't isa kapag mahirap ang mga bagay-bagay. Kasi yung times na nag-shoot kami, hindi siya madali talaga para sa amin dahil hindi naman namin siya mundo.
Yes.
Hindi naman namin mundo yung pag-shoot. Actually, yun, kahit mundo mo nga siya, mahirap siya. So what more kung kaming mga bagong tao doon sa industry na yun. So I think ano din siya, isa din siyang gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, aside from yung nakilala namin isa't isa at alam namin, mas natutunan namin paano alalayan yung isa't isa. Siguro dahil nga nakita namin how the film industry works, at least for that project, hindi pa rin naman lahat alam namin kung paano, di ba? Pero sa experience ayun, nakita namin yung mga maliliit na detalye ng paggawa ng isang pelikula. So sobrang grabe. Parang tumaas yung respeto namin lalo sa industry. Sa lahat ng taong bahagi ng mga pelikula.
Totoo naman
as
yan.
Yun.
Totoo naman yan.
So,
iba yung mode of production, iba rin, well, paano i-sell yan ngayon ng mga tao.
As in, mula dun sa paggawa ng, pagsulat pa lang sa paggawa ng pelikula hanggang dun sa promotion.
Sana kayo sa waiting time. Sorry, yun talaga, aminin naman natin. Yung i-call kayo, pero sobra yun. Anong ginawa niyo to like cope with the waiting time? Yun eh. Like Mikey ko, ako was my student in Ateneo, she would like bring a book or her assignments to shoots. Ganon talaga. Kasi, yun, tanggap mo pag gumagawa ka ng pelikula, you're paid to wait. Or hindi nga paying, pero ang daming waiting time. At yun na lang siguro. Yung test kung paano kayo creatively coping with that. Other lessons from your doing a film, because that's a landmark thing, no? Sabi ko, you should have waited for the Metro Manila Film Fest more than the PPP. On hindsight, you could have sold it more or more money when December na just pag ganyang film festival. What do you think?
Alam mo, backtracking to it was a conscious decision to do it in the PPP.
August kasi iba. But did you have enough time to promote the film? Go campuses, I guess, kasi it was
we also did a round of promotion for the film. And
pero iba.
And we actually have no regrets for the mode of or the avenue where we decided to put out the film, because we put a lot of thought into it as well. And parang kumbaga for what LSS has been for us so far, it is the best version of what it could be.
Okay. Ang ganda, the way he puts it. Pero sabi ko, mag-theater version kayo ng LSS. Para yun.
Kumbaga,
pwedeng maging musical.
What has been achieved has been achieved.
Okay.
What is there to learn has already been learned.
Okay.
Para in the future endeavors, in that direction.
So you're open to that, doing a film again?
We're open down the line, but maybe
hindi yun yung priority.
Maybe in the near future we'll be really head-on focused on music, because that's what we love doing.
Let's talk about directions now. So where is the band going 2020?
2020, same sa sinabi ko kanina eh. The band is going na palapad and palalim. Ibig sabihin, sige.
Go, Pao.
Okay, kala ko may sabihin ko. Ano siya? Palapad meaning we want to play in places na hindi pa namin natugtugan. Wherever that may be, wherever it takes us in other countries or in places in the Philippines that we haven't played to yet. Or,
the base.
And palalim, ibig sabihin, for those who we have reached already, parang gusto naming patuloy na palalimin yung relationship namin with them. Because the thing about a performance is, it's like you're fitting an entire 2-3+ years na samahan into 40 minutes.
That's
45
true.
minutes.
That's
Kumbaga, you share so much of yourself, you receive so much of them, and the next time you play to them, it's next year. Parang ganun. And I think we just want to keep on doing that. Kasi, and every time we play again at another place, we share something new.
Iba. Okay.
Share something new to them, and they share something new to us.
Galing. Other tips, no? Pa-wind up na tayo. Yung burnout. How do you battle against burnout? Dinadaanan nyo?
You get burned out.
You do. Go.
Ako, as much as possible, yung nagre-recharge sa akin, yung umuwi ako sa pamilya ko. Yeah, so kahit like ilang oras lang in a week, sobrang okay na sa akin yan. Like, I'm fueled for the rest of the week.
That's good.
Tapos, okay, how else do I cope with it? I play games on the phone. I play games.
Yes.
And I try to keep myself busy with other things.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it gives you a new perspective when you go back to work.
Yes, it
Okay.
does.
Yeah. Others, yeah, go. Thoughts? Okay, Agnes.
I think important din talaga sa, lalo na sa ganitong klaseng job, na you have to have something else to do.
Aside from
Na, kahit na ano siya, like for us ni Andrew or si Pat, it's games or sila
climbing,
coach,
no?
yeah, climbing sports, sila Poch and Kaif din.
That's nice.
Yeah, so or sa Miguel na sa ano siya ngayon, sa coffee making.
Oh, really? Or coffee art too, huh? Coffee making.
And si Pao din,
That's
nasa
good.
game siya ngayon.
Oh, nandun sa case stage.
Yeah,
Okay.
so at least we have that thing na
May iba.
break talaga, na may
That's
iba
true.
siya.
Ako, quality time with myself.
May ganon, no? Your me time, yes.
Yes.
Your photography.
Yes.
Going back to your photography.
And when I get the time, I try to consume art as much as I can.
Ganda.
So I watch plays, go to museums.
Ganda.
Yan.
Good. Exposure to that. Second, naranasan nyo ba yung, well, your comment on the star system here in this in the industry. Naranasan nyo ba yung kunyari sa performance, nandun yung benefits, bumaba ng bumaba, na hindi nyo ma-assert yung sarili nyo sa mga gigs nung nagsa-start pa kayo? Did you have that?
Ano po? So,
Yung kunyari, attend kayo ng isang function, biglang kung sino na lang yung mas star, yung inuuna. Did you ever feel that? That the star system here in this industry still happens, still exists?
I think it's really a part of
Tanggap nyo.
Well,
the next question is, how do you deal with it?
Just simple lang naman just be humble lang.
Pareho.
Be humble lang.
So kunyari, di ba? Of course, yung mas sikat, ganyan din when they put you sa mga sequence guides, o dumating si Gary V, o dumating mas senior na stars, bababa kayo. Naranasan niyo yan? When you were moved down at slate na kayo
Di namin masyadong
hindi.
pinapansin.
Okay.
Di namin masyadong pinapansin.
That's very good.
Kasi
Yan yung mga ng mga banda, di ba? Lalo na pag banda, hinuhuli na. Kasi kayo yung nagpapa-liven up ng crowd. So yung solo artist will always go there. Mix. Did you ever attend mga mix functions? Mix events? O, di ba?
It will only matter if you make it a big deal.
That's true. That's
It's
nice.
humble lang.
That's nice. Another thing, welfare. Kunyari, do you have insurance? As artists, di ba? Parang do you ever think of that? Na, yun, kasi sa industry natin, di ba, hindi nakakapag-save yung mga tao, that hindi, wala yung grupo to take care of, your welfare. So, yun.
I think hindi ka nakakapag-save But
it's more of the systems that encourage you to do so don't exist as much yet as
That's
with
true.
other industries.
Pero yun nga maganda with your management team, like professionalize naman lahat yun. So sana
Yeah, and
yun.
kami mismo personally, we're
Yeah,
very
that's
aware of
good.
it, and we explore different ways to deal with those.
Next, longevity and probably reinvention. Siguro masyadong maaga for reinvention kasi you're still like starting. Pero ano yung way to go? Other things na pwedeng mag-branch out kayo. So nag-movies na kayo. Saan pa?
Magiging metal kami.
Gusto ko talaga magtayo kami ng cafe na Bean and Bean.
Pwede naman. The barista. So nakikita nyo, managing a place. Pwede, no? When nandun yung pwesto ninyo. Sana makahanap. And enough entrepreneur.
Basta parang out of the box ideas for a band. Parang aside from the music itself.
Okay.
Now, talaga gagawin ng band yun. Oh, Steve.
Pwede. Oo nga, no? Bean and Bean Cafe. Sige na. Give it to them. How creative they are. Next, yung digital age now. Well, you have your channel. Do you have your channel already?
Yeah, we do.
Yun. Do you see yourself like growing there in the digital platform? But thank you for this. At least meron pa rin kayo ganito. Wala mang CD, meron ganito na maganda, no? So, gaano ka-importante na meron pa rin ganito?
Importante.
Dahil, go. Well, people have nicks na, di ba? Yung mga CDs and then the physical, kailangan may pipirmahan pa rin.
Wala. Ano siya eh. Parang, hindi ko alam. It's important siya.
It's important. Go. How important is that? That you have a physical CD?
Yeah.
Physical album?
There's something different kapag yung...
May mahahawakan.
Yes. If something... Yung, for example, yung ideas namin or yung gifts na receive namin, the messages, when they materialize into something. Because there's more than just, things to sell so that we'll earn. No, I think when they really interact with...
Yeah.
It's one of the things that the closest they can get to the creations that we were able to
That's
make.
true.
Kasi, and iba yung impact niya, I don't know, spiritually or like yung influence niya, it's always different. So I think, just like merch, I don't know, like...
Yeah. Whoever thought of the packaging was like brilliant because yun nga,
High five.
lampshade, kayo, galing. Next, well, it's a concern of us, of older people, but then welfare and well-being. Kayo ba, you're particular about that too?
Yeah.
Yun the me time that you were saying. Yun. Well, kasi yun nga, yung burnout, can point to that. No? Young people na sobrang ang daming ginagawa. Yun nga, the lack of sleep. Sabi mo nga, what's good in you with you is that you're able to sleep how many hours? Yun. Parang luxury yung sleep. Yun. So, you look after each other in terms of like health and well-being.
Yeah, yes.
Pero ano yung rule? May rule ba? Like, kunyari, dapat bago yung next gig, may ilang oras ng tulog? Or sinasabi nyo na, okay, tigil muna?
Honestly, pag peak season, mahirap yung rules na ganyan.
Wala.
Kasi,
Christmas, of course. Di ba wala kayong, New Year you're playing. Di ba? Yung countdown.
Pero we have rules.
Valentine's Day, wala.
We try our hardest to abide by them. Like, sorry.
Okay.
Sige, sorry.
Go. Siya. Go. That's nice.
In terms of rules, I think that yung pinaka-rule na sinusundan namin is respect and understand each other. Like how we work as individuals.
Okay.
So parang respect and understand if someone needs alone time, parang hindi namin siya ginugulo, ganun. Or when we feel like someone's about to parang breakdown or something, parang
pwede mag-absent. Kung may excuse talaga, naintindihan. Ang gandang
pero
dynamics.
As much as possible, I think everyone in the band understands yung responsibility namin to be present as much as possible. Yun.
Ang ganda.
We really look after each other.
Okay. We'll end now. But let's go 3 words before we go. Thank you, man. Thank you, Ben and Ben. Why? If it's a practice of gratitude, what do you have to thank Ben and Ben for?
words though.
No, not 3 words.
Oh,
But
sure.
I'll give you 3 expressions. But say, thank you, Ben and Ben.
For me personally,
Yeah.
to the band?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because.
Oh my God.
Yeah, go. Retreat
Okay.
question going to Christmas. Go, game.
Thank you, Ben and Ben, because without you, I don't think no. Thank you, Ben and Ben, because of you guys and because of what we're doing, I believe each of us has a greater chance to make a bigger change in the world aside from just being able to do what we love. We get to do what we love and help. So I think that's one of the biggest gifts that any person can have in the world, to be able to pair doing what they love and making a positive impact kahit papano.
That's good. Go.
Thank you, Ben and Ben, for sacrificing your hours of sleep.
In exchange for what?
In exchange for inexchangeable experiences.
Words.
No. So, dapat kasi, thank you na lang. Kasi, ito yung normally, diba? Thank you, I love you, and I'm sorry, Ben and Ben. Pero wag na lang. So, let's just stick to the gratitude part. Thank you because...
Thank you, Ben and Ben,
Thank you
for believing in me. Yay!
Talaga?
Thank you, Ben and Ben. Without you, I wouldn't be happy in my old life.
Really?
Alam niyo na yun.
Okay.
Thank you, Ben and Ben, for being such selfless beings and generous people, and for teaching me those things.
Go, Pao.
Thank you, Ben and Ben, for doing this interview. Because it's a self-reflective thing din. So, para yung facilitate.
Talaga? No, go, Potch. Happy birthday, Potch.
Thank you. Thank you, Ben and Ben. Sobrang cheesy na to, but it's so concise in every form. Thank you, Ben and Ben, for the love.
Copy paste.
No.
Better.
Go.
Thank you, Ben and Ben, for changing my life.
Guy from Pangasinan.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Ben and Ben, for not just choosing this life, but actually choosing to love like us. I think that's where it really births out everything: the creativity, the mission, the songs. It's from yes, experiences, but the experiences won't be real if you're not willing to hurt for love. So yeah, love you guys.
Grabe. Gim, the Sangguniang president will talk. Go. You'll see him in their concert in a while. Go. You thank Ben and Ben. Go. You thank them. Why?
Thank you, Ben, for sharing your lives with us. For existing, yun lang. Kasi malaking bagay yun para sa generation na to. I mean, ang daming possible distractions ngayon. May Netflix, may mga ganung bagay. Pero pag makikinig ka sa Ben and Ben, parang nababalik na re-realign yung life mo. Parang may kanta for every moment.
And yan, I guess it's that, no? Thank you, Ben and Ben, for singing the things that we ought to be feeling, or parang representing the things we ought to be espousing, because ang daming distractions, but then you put us there again to the core, at kukunti lang kayo. And then again, parang yung natutunan sa Atinetan, ang laki ng pangungonsensya ng kanta ninyo. If there's anything, at least you're a group that knows what you represent. Kasi at least may pangahawakan kami dun sa the things that you represent, and we believe in that. So, kaya may concert kayo kaya wala. Yun parang we're still here but we're waiting for that. And But yung challenge, greater challenge because you know what you're doing is to live your talk. Ang hirap nun, pero sa industriyang ito, you only have yourselves to, your group to support. Yun. Maraming salamat. Well, I never thought it would turn out this way. This might be the longest interview, but this has been the best birthday gift I had. They'll be at the high school, covered courts, and later sa UP, and I'll see you again. We'll always be here. We'll always be fans. Thank you, and this is the last song. Probably my favorite song. Leaves will be playing. Sorry. This is Leaves of Paolo and the group, Ben and Ben. Thank you very much. Salamat. Galing. Yay, sorry.
Have you ever tried really reaching out for the other side? Maybe climbing on rainbows, but baby, here goes. Dreams there for those who sleep. Life is for us to keep. And if you're wondering what this song is leading to, I wanna make it with you. I really think that we could make it good. No, you don't know me well, and every little thing only time will tell. But you believe the things that I do, and we'll see it through. Life can be short or long. Love can be right or wrong. And if I chose the one I'd like to help me through, I'd like to make it with you. I really think that we could make it good. Baby, you know that dreams there for those who sleep. Life is for us to keep. And if I chose the one I'd like to help me through, I'd like to make it with you. I really think that we could make it good. I really think that we could make
that I do, and maybe I need someone like you who could make a wish I made to come true. You're the one I'd like to spend my whole life with. You're the one who'd set the shining sun. You're the one I'd like to wake up after, greet the day with laughter, and love the night away. Maybe I need someone like you to kiss away the tears and rid of my blues. Oh, I know I need someone like you, whom I could be myself. You know I'll always be true. You're the one I'd like to spend my whole life with. You're the one who'd set the shining sun. You're the one I'd like to wake up after, greet the day with laughter, and love the night away. You're the one I'd like to spend my whole life with. You're the one who'd set the shining sun. You're the one I'd like to wake up after, greet the day with laughter, and love the night away. Radio's fine, it helps me forget for a while. I look back and recall those days I had with you. Sometimes I need a friend just to make it through. Another day spent without you. You gave me all the reasons to live, but then you had to go. I just got to let you know it's hard to love again just to make it through. Another day spent without you. And I don't want to go on pretending that it's gonna be a happy ending. If I should love again, once I've learned to love And no, it'll never be the same without you, baby. This pain inside me's driving me crazy. 'Cause it's hard to love again. Friends are great, they cheer me up for some time. But when the day is done, my mind is back again with you. Oh God, I need a friend just to make it through another day spent without you. And I don't wanna go on pretending that it's gonna be a happy ending. If I should love again, once I've learned to love again. And no, it'll never be the same without you, baby. This pain inside me's driving crazy. 'Cause it's hard to love again. It's driving me crazy. And it's hard to love again.
If there's one more gift I'd ask of you, Lord, it would be peace here on earth, as gentle as your children's laughter all around, all around.
Your people have grown weary of living in confusion. When will we realize that neither heaven is at peace? When we live not in peace. If there's one more gift
I'd ask of you, Lord, it would be peace here on earth,
as gentle as your children's laughter all around, all around.
Grant me serenity within, for the confusions around are mere reflections of what's within me.
If there's one more gift I'd ask of you, Lord, it would be peace here on earth, as gentle as
At kaya ng papago-bagong pag-ihip ng hangin, lahat ay lilipas at magsasalita.
Huwag kang mabahala, huwag mataranta, hindi kailangan ang mag-alilangan pa.
Isipin mo laging nandito lamang ang aking balikat, sa'yo'y nakaabang.
Asahan mo, hindi ka iiwan sa mundo. Lahat may hangganan, asahan mo. Wala nang atrasan sa iyong bawat hakbang. Mapupuntahan, pangako kailanman, agad akong nandyan. Sang tawag mo
At tuwing nagdidilim ang langit, di ba't napapakita ang buwan, hanggang mag-umaga na naman.
Tara't hintayin na natin magsikat ng iyong araw, hanggang sa magliwanag muli ang lahat. Asahan mo, hindi ka iiwan sa mundo. Lahat may hangganan, asahan mo. Wala nang atrasan sa iyong bawat hakbang. Mapupuntahan,